So let's talk about the Algos 1 and 2. But I guess you might be disappointed after that video. Um, at first, when I read Hoppy's book, of course, I thought, wow, the algo, that's like the main key to predict price. And digging deeper into it, and also with being in Hoppy's Discord and having personal exchange and so on, there are many if and when it comes to the algo, since it can pause, it can from a certain level reverse, it can continue, it can get delayed. Then there are the different time frames. So while I was first super excited about the algos, and I will show you, still am, it's not like the main key what makes Goldbach powerful, especially on the lower GB range and time frames. I don't pay so much attention to it, and also in the past, yeah, when people shared their algos, not in the Discord we are in, but in another one, there were different opinions if it's one or two, or if it's trending, if it's the market maker. So just to get your expectations a bit lowered, maybe. On 1st of May, I posted this picture on X. You can still check it out, where I made a possible prediction that price would go up here, then down, and would arrive like 28 days later around up here. And what you can see here was just the 2187 Goldbach range with the algo levels highlighted. Okay, so that was quite a prediction, and that's how it turned out. So price felt a bit short here, so that it would go directly up here and bounced on this algo level as expected, went all the way up. Again, felt a bit short, but here pretty nice, and almost on time after 28 days and 1000 handles later it reached its point. And I mean, that's amazing that someone like me, who has decades of experience and all that, can, with the algo, but more importantly the Goldbach range, get an idea, a rather quick idea, what's the possible range, the highs, and where price might see a pullback. Okay, and now that's the current live chart, so I'm not gonna cherry pick examples. I try to use it. Always explain on the current live chart, not cherry picking. So, and here I marked out different algos. So the trending algo, in case market is trending, would say price goes to this level, 41 level, comes down into the fair value gap, and then goes straight to the top. So that looks pretty much like trending algo 2. The market maker model algo 1 would say we're going from the order block to the breaker, then we're going a little bit down to the mitigation level, and that's some questions. Actually, I could rather have answered this another one, but do you want to see the PDRAs or those structures in the according level? This of course depends on the time frame, on the GB range, but here you would have like that push up, push down, push up, found support on that breaker, bear mitigation level. So everyone who was wrong here could mitigate their loss before price moved up, and on this algo price would go to the rejection block. So as you can see, at the end, of course, the algos are going from low to high. They all stop at the level 21 or 71, 29 or 71 on the LV level. Then also on the way down, the algo 2 trending would say you're going to the breaker, going to the fair value gap, and going all the way down to the OB. While, yes, that's right. While the other algo would say we're going from rejection block to fair value down to liquidity void. So therefore I think it makes it hard to get too much stick to an algo. But the main point, and this I will go into details later on, but lately I always, you guys know in the Discord, I always asked you, watch at the dynamic range 243, that's the one I mainly use. Where did price pull back? Where did price do a reversal? And the key thing is, the important levels are the 59, 41, you see. It can pull back here, or it can go to the premium and 59, and here it could also go all the way back down. And same goes here. When I say, like in the previous video, you should mark the half of the breaker level. Here again, nice example. Here price could move all the way up again. Now I personally, since I must rather do quick trades, even though I would be here in a trade 24.39, also that's the 4-hour chart, so it's really unrealistic, I guess, that you catch the whole move. But I would take anyway profits here or exit the trade, even though I would expect maybe that's the algo and price would go all the way up here. After you have like 2 confirmation points, like if you see, okay, price went up to that level, went back down into here, and the candles didn't close outside of the fair value gap level, but in both scenarios you would now want to see price go all the way up to the high. So that's why I mainly just pay attention to those levels and be done. So that's the algo thing. So bottom line, probably from my experience and also the way I trade on higher time frames, like on the 4-hourly, and as the image I showed you in the beginning on the 21.87 range, yes, they are interesting to see, and you have also time to see how price moves, and that's why I think it was a couple of days ago, pre-market, we were around here. I think here I showed you a path where I would like to see price go, especially we have had this big busy. So how far might price go to fill it in? And it was the fair value gap level I said I would like to go price till the middle of this line, but to be honest, it was like here, so it just went up here. I bought here, and price went up again, and I thought now we could go higher, but it went down here again, and now I probably would, compared to here, maybe it's that model. But the key point again also here would have been, if you're going to enter your trade here, at least you take partials on those levels, even though already here. So yeah, some of you might have thought or tried to figure out the algo on each price move, on each time frame, and thought that you just simply can follow it. But to be honest, I mean, that would be way too easy if you just could look at the chart, get those 2 points, and know what price would do. And that's not the case. But it can be a helpful tool to navigate, to get an idea, and maybe also anticipate where price will go next. That's for sure. Other than that, yeah, especially since Algos can reverse, and but I think also with the videos, upcoming videos, I hopefully can also show you that there's a much simpler approach to trade Goldbach than getting too much into algo, or even candle counting those times. I'm still gonna do a video about it, about the GB time numbers, since they can be fun, but yeah, okay. On to the next one. Bye bye.